it's Cece, and welcome back to the Starving Artist Challenge. Today is going to be a little bit of an odd episode because I am actually not recording this live. I am actually doing a voiceover because my kitten decided to eat my mic. Um, which is very unfortunate. However, I am really happy that I still got the footage, so I can still, do this with you. I can still show you what happened because it was actually a really eventful day. So as you can see, we are calling Ulrike, who is our love interest. She's the one who, in the last episode, was really into painting, was actually employed as a painter, and that works so well with the challenge rules. So the challenge rules states that our spouse wants to be a famous painter, so it worked so well. So I gave her a makeover in the last episode, and in this episode, we're going to try and go on a date with her, which is so exciting. I love going on dates. Unfortunately, for some reason, I couldn't ask her out on a date. So we just kind of traveled together to this really cute restaurant that I downloaded from the gallery. As you can see, it is called Shipping Container Dining, and it's actually made by a Twitter friend of mine, Gavin Sims, so I'd highly suggest checking it out. But first, we're just going to talk a little bit with Ulrike to kind of like get to know her, figure out what she's all about, and just raise our relationship with her because we aren't super close, actually. We did a lot of romantic things at the festival when we met her, but neither our friendship bar nor our relationship bar is really high. So this is the container restaurant, and it's so cute. I think it goes super well with who Sophie is because she's kind of like a hipster. She's really into like natural things and looking at like having a lunch or breakfast in a old shipping container just seems like perfect for her. I love the little overhang that he did with this build. I just think it's absolutely stunning. So we're going to come in here. Unfortunately, it takes us forever to request a table. And I think it's because this girl was kind of like helping other people, and so we're literally like speeding up time so much just trying to get a table. And then we just kind of stand here awkwardly like, okay, can I have a table, please? And I think I actually have to like X out and try again because it took so long. And in that time, unfortunately, Ulrike disappeared. She totally ghosted on us, which is really sad because we wanted to have a date with her, and there's not really a point of like going and continuing to eat at a restaurant alone. Um, so I'm just like sitting here sadly. But since we got ghosted, we might as well take a selfie. We have to take a picture everywhere we go, so it just kind of makes sense that we would take a selfie here. And it's a really pretty restaurant, so we did have like actually a fun time. And we're wearing a really cute feminist shirt that you actually can't see because it won't let me go down enough. But we were looking super cute, so why not show that off by, taking a few selfies? Plus, we really need to get our photography skill up. Like, that's a big thing that we're not doing. And it takes a really long time to get that skill up. Like, it might be the hardest skill I've ever tried to get up because you can't just click, like, practice taking pictures. You have to physically keep taking pictures of things all the time. So I do notice this man's blush, and I appreciate that very much. But I then look a little bit for collectibles or things to harvest. We can't take these little food things from their little beds. So I decide that it's just not gonna work out. I can't be like scavenging all day. So eventually I decide to just head home. And here we are back in our house. feeling actually really depressed because the girl that we like just totally left us all alone. And it's just sad. Also, I forgot that we need to actually buy another painting. So part of the rules, which are in the description below, state that you have to buy a new painting every day. So we go ahead and buy a new painting. It's this big one here, and we move it around, I think. I'm forgetting exactly what we do with it. But it's really cute. I actually really like it a lot. I wish I could frame it like we can with things that we've actually painted ourselves, but it's still cute. I'm still happy with it. So that was our painting for today. We're going to make ourselves some food because we're feeling kind of bad. And, while I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, hey, you know what would be good? Is if we invited Ulrike over. So we try to do that, but, spoiler alert, we call her and it says that she's too busy to come over. So, how frustrating is that? So, not only did she just leave us, but she also is too busy to even, rectify the fact. So, now I'm, debating, do I even want to date her? She doesn't seem very committed to me. She doesn't really seem like she wants to date me. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. But then, in a little bit, I get a really, really good idea of a way that I can literally trap her into talking to me. But before I do that, I sell some things. I eat some yummy food. And I try to get all my needs up. But obviously our apartment is gross. And we have to take care of all of the plants and stuff like that. So I'm going to skip actually to when I have my brilliant idea. While watering the plants, Sophie thinks, oh my god, you know what would be so fun? Is if we went on vacation to Granite Falls. And that way, Ulrike has to hang out with me. She's going to be stuck in either a tent or a tiny cabin with me. And hopefully we can maybe make some romance happen, which would be awesome. I would love that to happen. So Sophie invites Ulrike to go camping with her. And Sophie actually has quite a bit of money right now. I mean, not quite a bit is being actually really generous. She has enough money that she can actually buy the second best, or the second worst, rather, second best, no, second worst cabin. So she doesn't have to live in a tent, which is nice because, she and Ulrike, hopefully we'll be able to share the bed. That was my goal. And they're going to stay for 2 days. And that way it's $600, but it's worth it because she's investing in her future. And also, she needs to do this. It's part of the challenge. The challenge is to have a partner, and, well, to have a spouse, technically, and to have that spouse be into painting. So this is a perfect situation. And plus, if Ulrike does join our family, she can be painting and we can actually, be working together and raising even more money. So I'm going to start out by just kind of chatting with her, making sure everything's okay, getting to know her a little bit. And it's really nice because we're in this beautiful setting. It's very romantic. Things just seem to be going our way. She's creative, which is perfect because we're creative. We can talk about art with her. The conversation just is so easy. It's so nice. And, as the rules stipulate, we do need to take a picture everywhere we go. So we are going to take a picture with her. So it looks like she's a perfectionist, which makes sense if she's a quality painter. So we're going to go ahead and take a picture with her, soonish. I forget exactly how soon, but as soon as possible, because first of all, we want to take a picture together, and also for the challenge. And look at how cute they are. I love this picture. I think they look so good together. They complement each other really, really well. I think they look like a really attractive couple. I love the hair differences. I love the style differences. I love that they both kind of look like a little bit androgynous in this photo. Like, I think that's so, so cool. I just love them. I think they're like one of my favorite couples that I'm playing right now. Like, I just ship them so hard. I want them to get together. But we'll have to see if that is in the cards for them. So we're gonna chat with her a little bit more and just kind of test the waters and see if maybe a flirt will be accepted. There's the ranger dude. He he just comes right up on us, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to like mac on this girl. Could you maybe come back another time? So she's like very receptive to me right now. And I'm like, okay, well, how about I give you my number? I know you already have it, but like, you know, just to see what you think of it. And she gets my text, and she's so happy about it, which is so good. She kisses her phone. So I think I made the mistake of confessing attraction. I don't think it goes well. I think she thinks I'm a little bit weird. She's like, not really sure. But I go ahead and I try a first kiss anyway, because I'm like, I want this, and I think it'll be amazing, and can we just, I think I want to kiss you, and it goes so good. It goes so good. And so, yay, we just had our first kiss, which is amazing. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna just get to know each other. Oh, no, she wants to go to bed. So we're actually gonna let her go to bed. And then we're gonna spend a lot of time actually going around and harvesting things. There are lots of unidentified plants that we need to harvest, wild plants, and I think I might want to get Sophie in the herbalism skill. Of course, I forget whether or not you're allowed to do herbalism in the challenge. I'd have to go back and check the rules. But even if she isn't, it just would be cool to like grow these plants back at home. So we're definitely going to do that. So we spend a good deal of time looking through it, but let's skip to something a little bit more juicy. So after getting lost in the woods, we are finally back home at the cabin, and we are chatting with our lady friend, and by chatting I mean kissing, because that is what we're doing. We just are really into her. Like, it just feels right. It feels like something that we've never had before and something we've always wanted. And she is definitely more experienced than we are. But you know, they feel really close together, and so they decided tonight is the night they're gonna woohoo. And this is Sophie's first time ever woohooing, so it's a big deal. Um, so they are getting together. It makes me so happy. I love when people like find love. It's so beautiful. So we're just gonna look away from them for a little bit. We don't want to interrupt them or make them feel weird. We just want them to be happy. And we do also really, really need to have some food because we're starving. So we're gonna make some food so that after we have the lovemaking, we can have a little post woohoo snack. And we're making some hot dogs. We're getting a little bit low on money, but we're okay. We're doing fine. So basically, we need to like fuel up, and then we need to pee, and then we need to actually go to bed. And luckily, now that we've really grown our relationship with Ulrike, we can go to bed, like together, in the same bed. It won't be awkward, it won't be weird, it'll just be like totally beautiful and amazing, and I love it. So right now I'm just looking through what I have. I have some unidentified fruits. I have some bugs. Just like a lot of stuff, basically. And I could make some money off of them, but I really just want to know what they are first. And I have some things like basil and strawberries, which I could get in, just the regular world as well. But since we're kind of having to be a little bit of a gardener, just due to the nature of the challenge, it's good to have different kinds of fruits and vegetables, and it's nice to not have to like wander around to find them. Just to have them right in front of our house is really convenient. But we are just sleeping away, having a good time. And I think that's where we're going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe and leave some positivity in the comments below. And to all you Sim stars out there, I hope you have an amazing, wonderful, gorgeous day. And to all you Sim stars out there, I hope you have a beautiful, amazing, outdoorsy day.